Hey guys, Sevens OW Rocks here, and usually Saturday night I do Saturday night's kickout. I was able to power through some homework, and I was finally able to do it, even though I thought I wasn't going to be even able to do the show. Finally able to do it, and Google Plus, the page just crashes every time I try starting a hangout. It just crashes. So unfortunately, I really wanted to do the show. It was going to be titled Juan Cena versus El Generico, so obviously it was going to be phenomenal. Not really, but wasn't able to do the show, and we're going to turn a negative into a positive. I'm doing an old-fashioned video and review Black Cole Sun. Now, in the words of Excalibur, this event was unbelievable. Now, I really enjoyed it. Such a great show. If you don't have this, you really need this, I think. I'll show you the front, the back. You can pause right there. Sorry, last time I said pause the video to look at the matches, but my video quality is not the best, so I do apologize. The cover is, or the inside cover is just amazing. Adam Cole, that is freaking awesome. And then the disc right there is like Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly. So there's all the disc and stuff. But let's get right into it. These matches were freaking awesome. The six-man tag team match to open up was ACH, AR Fox, and Rich Swann versus Bobby Fish, Johnny Gargano, and Chuck Taylor. Now, this was by far probably one of the best opening PWG matches I've seen in a long time. I remember the last DVD I reviewed, I said that, but this was a great match. It had comedy, it had, crazy flippy, all this amazing dives. There's one sequence, I can't explain it, you guys need to see it to believe it. They do like 3 different dives back to back to back, and it was crazy and awesome. It was a really good match, an awesome way to open the show. Next, Cedric Alexander versus the man that this show was named after, Adam Cole. In a really good match. Cedric Alexander is very underrated, I feel like. Adam Cole and him had a great match. I was really entertained throughout. Adam Cole was hilarious during it, and this is the one where he had just had the match with Jay Briscoe for the world title in those like hardcore rules. I forget what they called the match, but for Ring of Honor. And he did this match, and he did a promo out of character. He wasn't a heel. He was actually a face. He said he refused surgery because he wanted to be at Black Cole Sun. So that was awesome. He got so over, and he had to leave for a while because of the shoulder injury. And it was his goodbye to the PWG fans, and it was really awesome. It was really cool to see him out of character, too. Next match, Chris Hero versus Trevor Lee. It blows my mind that Trevor Lee is 21 years old. Every time they say that, I am just stunned. And this was a great match. Hard-hitting, of course, it's Chris Hero. I mean, come on. Great match. They did some... Trevor Lee did an amazing moonsault that was just insane. And it was a really, really fun match. The finish really shocked me. I couldn't believe it when the finish happened. For the World Tag Team Championships, World's Cutest Tag Teams versus The Addiction. This was probably... I hate to say worse because all these matches are awesome, but this was probably the worst match on the card, but it was still a very, very good match. I enjoyed it. They made it where Joey Ryan got taken out. He got blindsided by one of the tag team belts, so he got taken to the back. So it was basically a 2-on-1 on Candice LeRae, and it was cool to see how she got from that with the help of Joey Ryan later on during the match. Next, the 4-way match, one of the biggest, and I mean biggest literally, Biff Busick versus Brian Cage versus Tommaso Ciampa versus the Uhaa Nation. Freaking amazing. Like, it was really, really cool. These are big guys, but they can do all these flips, and, they're so agile. It's crazy to see them do all these crazy flips and stuff. Uhaa Nation has been signed by the WWE. He just had his little signing debut, I guess, on the last episode of NXT. That was really cool to see. But this match was great. The finish is absolutely insane, and it's just 4 strong guys basically trying to outdo each other. Awesome 4-way. Tag team match, Chris Sabin and Matt Sydal versus the Young Bucks. It was crazy. I hate to say this, it started out a little slow, but once it picked up, it never stopped. Like, it was just move after move after move, sequence after sequence. Awesome match. It was Love Gun's tag team debut. It's the first time Sydal and Chris Sabin teamed. And it was crazy. It was awesome. The ending was great. Excalibur's final line saying, "I think a tag team was just born." It was awesome. It was a great way to end the match. And it was a really, really good match. I freaking loved it. The supposed main event, Kyle O'Reilly versus Ricochet. I say supposed because They announced that Roderick Strong had flight troubles and he wasn't going to make the event, but later on I'll say we all know that wasn't the case. Kyle O'Reilly versus Ricochet. Ricochet was kind of cashing in, I guess, his BOLA championship win, or his BOLA tournament win for a world title shot. And it was an awesome match. Like, I knew Kyle had a second match with Roderick, so I thought, okay, this match isn't going to go that long. No, it was like a regular PWG main event. It was insane. It blows my mind that Kyle O'Reilly was able to do two awesome matches that went a really good time length. So, awesome match. The crazy spot at the crazy spots at the end that were really cool. I really see Ricochet going on to win the world title one day. And it was just really, really good match. Him and Kyle really put on a clinic. And but the night was not over. Kyle O'Reilly did get the win. And when he was out celebrating, he hugged Ricochet, and then he wanted to give a big speech to end off end off the PWG show. And out came Roderick Strong attacking him, beating the crap out of him, saying, "If you don't give me a world title match, you're not leaving here on your own feet. You're done. You're gonna be carried out." And he goes up, he says on the count of 10, 1, 2, 3, and says, "Oh, F it." Runs at him, just tries beating the crap out of him, tries to cripple Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly overpowers him, and he grabs the mic when Roderick runs away. Grabs the mic and says, "You know what, if you want your match, not just any match, guerrilla warfare match. Let's do it right now." And the freaking place went, like, the roof exploded. Everyone was freaking out when that happened. Everyone was standing up the entire match. Weapons, tables, they must have broken at least 10 chairs. Roderick Strong had a super bad cut on his shoulder. It was crazy. Such a good match, and the ending is insane. So pick up this DVD if you haven't. It is freaking awesome. Hopefully you enjoyed my review. I'm trying to keep it short, which is kind of why I finished the ending. I tried to shorten the ending. But thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all good stuff. Follow me on Twitter at 7WBRocks. I so apologize that Saturday night's kickout didn't happen. Dang you, Google+. But I hope you hopefully you enjoyed this review instead. So thank you so much for watching. As always, have a nice day.